In the beginning, there was neither light nor darkness, only the whirl. And it was not until Althic emerged thence in his nakedness did time take its first step forward. With him, the Keeper also carried weight, and with weight were the realms of land and firmament defined. Yet Althic would not be alone over long, for soon from the world did another step forth. Her name was Nimia, and she was but a mewling babe who could do naught but weep, and soon her tears had created a vast lake. Althic, seeking companionship in the empty realm of his creation, took the young goddess under his wing and cared for her as one would a daughter. As Nimia grew, however, so too did their love for one another, until it could no longer be contained, culminating in a divine coupling which resulted in the birth of two holy daughters, Azima the sun and Menfina the moon, and with their advent was day and night conceived. So did countless cycles of light and darkness pass before from the whirl once again did another step forth. Thalic, bearer of wisdom and knowledge, looked upon the silent and unchanging lake left by Nemia's tears, and coaxed from it a river to carry that water to the far corners of the realm. Azima, drawn to Thalic's sacristy, professed her love to the new deity and begot him two daughters, the first being Lemaean, who took the water created by her grandmother and expanded it into the world's seas. The second daughter was lonely Naufika, who, wanting for companionship, created her own playmates and thus brought life into the world. It was not until life had spread throughout the land and newly created seas that a new god appeared, though whence the others did not know, for the whirl lay dormant. His name was Ocean, and where he wandered did towering mountains rise from level plains. With the formation of these spires did cold wind flow from on high down to the warm seas and back up again, carrying life that was once reserved for land and water into the skies. Those winds did bring love into the heart of Lemaean, though she longed to be with Ocean. His wanderlust prevented the two from ever being joined over long, and lo, did they never beget children of their own. This was a time of great creation, but also of great chaos. Ocean's mountains rose and fell at his whims, Thalic's rivers flowed hither and thither, and Lemaean's seas ever expanded, swallowing entire swaths of land before the gods even knew they were gone. To bring order to this chaos, Nemia pried forth a mighty comet from the heavens and gave it life, directing it down to the world that it may destroy the excess her sons and daughters had wrought while bringing harmony once again to the realm. And for many days and nights was the world calm, the gods content in the order which now reigned supreme. That is, until the world woke from its slumber and beckoned forth two final deities, Bigarat and his younger sister Halone. It was feared that the untamed and ambitious siblings might once again usher chaos into the world, so to see that they were properly disciplined, Nemia quickly made them wards of Ralgar, the Destroyer. A builder by nature, Bigarat resented his new stepfather who could teach him only of destruction, choosing instead to spend most of his time in the tutelage of Thalic. The scholar bestowed upon his eager student the knowledge he would use to forge the tools and techniques of creation. Though more open to her new father's teachings, Halone too grew restless, longing to test her strength. An opportunity arose when Ocean invited the young goddess on one of his journeys. It was during these travels that Halone's ambition slowly transformed into a lust for battle. While on the road, she would challenge every creature she met, honing her skills and methodically devising new techniques for killing. When Naufika, Mother of Life, learned of Halone's wanton destruction of her creations, she was angered beyond words and swore revenge, but the Fury ignored the matron's challenges, widening the rift between the two. Ocean, feeling responsible for this rift, devised a plan to calm Naufika. From within the mountains of his creation, Ocean summoned a font of magma which spewed forth onto the land. Upon cooling, the magma took the form of the 12th and final god, the dual-aspected Nad-Thal. With Nad-Thal, Ocean had provided a god to oversee the souls of those who met their deaths and provide them with peace in the afterlife. Satisfied that her creations would no longer wander the void aimlessly, Naufika agreed to a truce with Halone. And with the advent of the 12th and final god was the pantheon complete. But before they could call an end to their toil, they first required a realm in which they could reside and watch over their myriad creation. To this end they created the 7 heavens, and to there did they finally retreat, bequeathing rule of Eorzea to mankind.